Kai Asakura, if you can hear us, please save us, Kai. Please. Please, bro. Okay, listen. I know you're mad. I know I hate on Pantoja a lot on this channel, and I'm sorry. Let me explain myself. He's a good champion. I like him as a champion, okay? He's a good guy. He's somewhat active. And honestly, he's lapping his division way better than Usman ever did. It's crazy. That is dominance. It's kind of crazy how many wins this guy has over ranked opponents. He's clearly shown his dominance, okay? But the division is just shit, all right? That is the reason he's so dominant, because there's nobody else. The division being completely dead mixed with his dominance is exactly why he cannot be champion anymore, okay? We need someone new. We need some movement, all right? There's no new contenders getting to the belt because you have the two Brandons sitting at the top of the rankings for the past couple years just defending him like fucking Ornstein and Smo or some shit. It's insane. This division is so doomed, man. I really get worried when they're cutting ranked fighters. Like, it's just crazy. Just when you think contenders like Amir Albazi or Tyra are going to get to the belt and give us a new, exciting match, you know, in the title contention, it's just, nope, they lose. They don't make it, and the division is just in the same place it was before that fight happened, with two people at the top of it who have already lost twice to Pantoja. It's over. We need to just scrap the division at this point. No, don't do that. I like Flyweight, but it's still one of the worst divisions. But listen, okay, Kai Sakura has the chance of a lifetime right now, okay, making his UFC debut, main eventing the headline of a pay-per-view, 310, an important pay-per-view as well. This is insane, all right? This is the chance of a lifetime for him to become a star in the States, because he's already a star in Asia, but not many people know him, especially more casual fans. Like, nobody in the crowds who's there to see Shavkat fight is going to know who Kai Sakura is, okay? We know. You and me know, all right? We know who he is. We've watched all of his fights. Okay, no, we haven't. Who's actually gone back and watched all these guys' fights? Come on. I watched some of them, and this is exactly what the flyweight division needs. A new golden boy to just get to the title and not get stopped by any of these contenders. This is what we needed, okay? Because the division has been so repetitive over the past few years, with Moreno and Figgy just going back to back to back to back, you know, just fighting each other one after the other. It's crazy, you know, and it's so stagnant, so repetitive. This is what we need, a breath of fresh air in the flyweight division, and we need Kai to win this, bro. We really do. And I'm not hating on that rivalry. I actually like that rivalry quite a bit, okay? It's very underrated, but it doesn't change the fact that Pantoja has nobody to fight. He already beat basically the whole division before he got the champion status, similar to Merab, you know. They just made these guys fight everyone, and it's like, oh, yeah, now he'll get the belt. Now he has nobody to fight. Come on, okay? We need something new in the flyweight division now. Now let's actually talk about the matchup and how it's going to go down. Might as well just turn this video into a little early prediction video as well. I'm going to do a full prediction video on the whole card coming out probably tomorrow or the next day. But Kai Sakura is not going to win. Forget everything I just fucking said. Forget it all, okay? He's going to lose. He's not winning this shit, okay? He needs to, but it's not going to happen. I genuinely believe the only way this dude can fucking win this fight is if he just sparks Pantoja out cold early in the fight, because he's not going to have the pace and cardio to do it later in the fight. Kai's very quick, very explosive, but I think Pantoja, I think he's going to out-wrestle him. I think he's going to out-scramble him. He's going to out-cardio him. He's going to out-IQ him. He's going to out-dog him. Yeah, it's just the truth, you know. He's going to outdo him in basically everything, you know, other than the knees to the body, obviously. Kai's very dangerous in the clinch, but other than that, I just don't see how Kai wins this, other than sparking him out cold, which has never been done before. So predicting that to happen is basically saying I'm going to flip a coin. So, yeah, don't pick Kai here. Don't bet on him. He's not going to win. I want him to so badly, but Pantoja's grappling and his control time is just so dominant. All right, it's boring, but it's dominant, you know. His awareness on the ground and just ability to out-scramble anyone from anywhere, just get the better position. It's insane. He's so good, you know. That's why he's champion. And, yeah, he's getting close to Demetrius' records, man. I don't like this shit, all right? Demetrius is supposed to be the flyweight GOAT forever. Okay, let's chill. Let's get him out of here, Kai. Come on. But then again, there's always the possibility that Kai just illegally strikes him and gets disqualified, just fucking soccer kicks him to the face, or jumping jumps on him with a knee to the face while he's on his back. Like, dude, this guy better have been training for at least a year or at least 6 months hard training with the MMA or UFC rules, because they're very different rules. They're very different rule set over than Ryzen, okay? I like it better in Ryzen. I think you should be able to do more stuff like that. Like, why can you not soccer kick people? Why? Why not? You know, like, if you can knee someone in the fucking face when they're standing, I don't really know what changes when they're on the ground, you know? It's the same thing. If anything, it would just help against the boring grapplers and the guard pulling in MMA, which doesn't happen often. But when it does, the fans let them know how we feel, okay? Do not pull guard in MMA. You're going to get roasted. Yeah, we're just gonna have to watch Pantoja get publicly executed, just fucking die when Kai lands an illegal kick. Oh my god, that'd be kind of funny. But let's actually talk about the matchup and how I think it's gonna go. I think Kai's gonna come out crazy as fuck in round 1. He's gonna do what he should do and look for that crazy starch KO moment in the first round, because that's his best chance. Like, his grappling's not that bad, but from what I've seen, he's been out-grappled a lot of times. It's not his strong point. He is a striker, okay? And Pantoja is a very good grappler, especially defensively. I already said all this. He's going to get the better of the positions. Unless it's on the feet for most of the fight, I don't see how Pantoja loses this, you know? He could get outstruck, and he could get finished. You know, Kai's crazy. He's super quick, super athletic, still pretty young, has a crazy chin. He's not going to get knocked out by Pantoja. So I think it's going to be really cool in the first round or two. But then Kai's going to start to gas. He's not going to be as fresh, not going to be as powerful, not going to be as quick. And yeah, I think it's just going to turn into a slow, boring control time with minimal ground and pound performance from Pantoja. And yeah, then we're going to be realizing that I was right when I said this card fell apart, all right? I got a lot of hate. Fuck you, all right? This card it fell apart, and they didn't put it back together, okay? Pantoja does take a lot of damage, though, you know, and he usually wears it decent. You know, he doesn't get cut too bad, but sometimes he kind of just fucking marches forward, plots forward on the feet, puts his stupid little hands, his short little stubby hands up, and just goes, like, he doesn't really punch. He just kind of gets his hands out, touches your forearms, caresses your face a little bit, and then he just goes for the takedown, goes for the clinch, tries to get you down. Like, Pantoja tries to strike, and he tries to be a really high output, high volume striker who just destroys people's forearms and the guard and just fucks them up, but it doesn't really work. Who has it really worked against, you know? And then when we go to the possibility of a sub, Pantoja just can't sub anybody. I wouldn't be surprised if he tired him out and got a late round sub in, like, the late 4th round or the late 5th round. I don't know. Could happen, but Pantoja's not really a submission guy, you know? I know a lot of people are probably going to be picking Kai Asakura by fucking liver shot, knee, TKO or some shit. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen, okay? I know y'all went and watched 2 fights and were like, oh, he's so good, man. He gets so many knees to the liver TKOs, you know? But this is Ryzen, all right? That's Ryzen. This is the UFC, okay? When's the last time we've seen a person get body shot TKO'd? That just doesn't happen. Even if it's a knee, I don't care, okay? I don't think Kai's gonna land some crazy special finish like that. But if he does, if he is able to starch and finish Pantoja, I think it's going to have to be a sequence of he gets Pantoja clinched up against the cage, he lands a few really devastating liver shots with his knee, and then he finishes it, maybe drops him with the hands, and then, yeah, just lands ground and pound. You know, it's going to have to be a sequence like that. So I don't think he's going to actually finish him with the knee like a lot of people are probably going to be predicting. But I think it'll be part of it, all right? It'll be used. It'll be needed because that's his best asset. His kicks and his knees and his elbows. He's so dynamic, so quick. And he's still really young. I hope the kid wins, you know, because if he loses, we might never see him in the UFC again. He might say, fuck this. I'm going back to Ryzen, my home country, where they all love me way more than here. I'm probably making about the same amount of money. Maybe a little less probably, but he's getting way more recognition in the UFC, so who knows? Maybe he'll lose, stay here, fight some contenders, have some fun, you know? He'll be really fun to add to the flyweight division, even if he loses, even if he doesn't get that belt. He's still going to be fun, you know? I'm hyped he's coming to the UFC. And if Kai Asakura or Pantoja pulls out, let Raw Dog step in, All right, let Brandon Royval step in. All right, he deserves it. He deserves a title shot after beating Tyra. Okay, have him as the backup fighter if there isn't already one, which there should be, because this card fell apart, and it's probably gonna fall apart even more, man. We're probably gonna lose more fights. Who gives a fuck, man? UFC, the past year or two with the injuries and the weight misses just destroying fights, it's starting to really annoy me, you know, because we get these events confirmed and we all get excited and we all think about it nonstop and we predict it and we talk about it with one another, and then the fights just don't happen. This shit sucks, okay? That's it. I'll see you guys in the next one.